the power of compounding. Have you ever heard the saying, the most powerful force in the universe is compound interest? What if I told you that right now, your money, or lack of it, is either working for you or against you? Whether you realize it or not, your financial future is being shaped by the choices you make today. And here's the scary part. Every day you delay could be costing you more than you think. You see, compounding is the quiet force that turns modest sums into massive fortunes, or keeps you trapped in financial mediocrity. Stay tuned, because over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how to harness this powerful tool, avoid critical mistakes, and set yourself on a path to wealth and financial freedom. But if you miss out on this, let's just say the consequences could haunt you for decades. So, buckle up. We're diving into some serious financial wisdom. And don't worry, this won't be a boring math class. In fact, I promise there will be no pop quizzes. Well, unless you count your bank account balance. The magic of compounding one. What is compounding? Imagine planting a tree. You water it every day, and at first it seems to grow slowly. Then, suddenly, that tree explodes in size, giving you shade, fruit, and even more seeds to plant. Compounding is just like that, except instead of trees, it's your money growing over time. It's your money making money, which then makes more money, and more money. Here's how it works. When you invest your money, whether it's in stocks, a savings account, or your retirement plan, you don't just earn interest on your initial investment. You also earn interest on the interest. And the longer you let it grow, the bigger the returns. But there's a catch. The secret to unlocking the true power of compounding lies in one critical ingredient. And if you don't have it, this strategy could fall flat. Time, the key to compounding. Why time is your best friend? So what's the secret? Time. Time is the most valuable asset you have when it comes to compounding. The earlier you start, the more dramatic the results. Here's an example. If you invest $5,000 a year starting at age 25, by the time you hit 65, you could easily have over $1 million, even with moderate returns. Now, here's the kicker. If you wait until you're 35 to start investing that same $5,000 per year, you'll have half as much. Half. And all because of a 10-year delay. That's the terrifying part. Time is either your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Do you feel that? That sinking feeling in your stomach like you've already lost time? Well, good news. You're still young, but you won't be forever. But here's the thing. Compounding can work for you or against you. Want to know how it could be ruining your financial future without you even realizing it? 3. The dark side of compounding. Debt. If you thought compounding was only for the good stuff, think again. Because debt also compounds, and that's where things get ugly. Credit card debt, student loans, and even car payments. They all pile up faster than you realize because interest accumulates. What's worse? That debt grows exponentially if you're only making the minimum payments. Picture this. A $5,000 credit card balance at 20% interest will cost you over $11,000 if you only make minimum payments for the next 20 years. Yes, you'll pay more than double the amount. That's the dark side of compounding. It's not just a wealth builder, it can be a wealth destroyer. So how do you escape the clutches of debt while still using compounding to build wealth? There's one thing you must understand. Investing. How to make compounding work for you. 4. The power of small, consistent investments. Here's the solution. Start small, start now, and stay consistent. You don't need thousands of dollars to get started. Even $100 a month can lead to financial freedom. That's the beauty of compounding. It rewards consistency over time. But the key is to act now. Each day you wait is another day lost. The urgency here is real. Think of it like planting a garden. If you don't plant your seeds today, don't expect a harvest tomorrow. Let me guess. Right now, You're thinking about skipping that coffee tomorrow and putting the $5 into an investment account instead. If so, you're on the right track. If not, well, enjoy the coffee. It'll be the most expensive one you've ever had in 30 years. But what about risk? Isn't investing risky? Don't worry, there's a strategy for that too. Managing risk and making compounding work for you. 5. How to minimize risk while investing. Investing doesn't have to be risky if you're smart about it. Spread your money across different assets: stocks, bonds, index funds. This is called diversification, and it's one of the easiest ways to reduce your risk while still benefiting from compounding. Remember, compounding is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't need to hit home runs every time. You just need to keep moving forward, little by little. But here's the most important takeaway. What you do next will either set you on the path to financial freedom or cost you the wealth you could have had. The power of compounding is real, and it's already at work in your life whether you realize it or not. The question is, will you harness that power to build your wealth, or will you let it work against you? Every decision you make today will have a ripple effect on your future, and for those who hesitate, the cost is steep. So what's it going to be? Waiting around, hoping for a miracle, or planting the seeds for your financial freedom today? Now that you understand the magic of compounding, it's time to make sure you avoid the traps that could ruin everything. Click on the next video on the screen. 7 mistakes that could ruin your life forever. To protect yourself from financial disaster and secure your future. Don't wait, because every second counts.